Winner Matthew McConaughey is giving fans an in-depth look into his personal life.
That's right. In his candid new memoir, Green Lights, McConaughey opens up about his childhood, fatherhood, and family like never before, sharing details about the experiences that made him who he is today. Take a look. The one and only Matthew McConaughey with us now. Great to have you again, Matthew. We appreciate your time. We're going to get to the book in just a moment, but first, I want to talk about the role that you've chosen to be a part of in this pandemic. You're the voice of a PSA, getting out the word for folks to stay safe, to stay home. We also know you had that big interview with Dr. Fauci. Why did you want to take such an active role in this time?
I think myself, like everyone, is just trying to keep my finger on the pulse of what are the do's and don'ts. And it's been very confusing. There's been no consensus at the top. There's been no consensus of science. We have been very confused on which and what leadership to trust. So if I have a platform, which I do, to maybe, spread some true words from some experts like I did with Dr. Fauci, if I can ask him some questions so the world can get a bullet point list, some very simple true, false, yes, no's, do's, don'ts. That would be a good thing to do. And I wanted to know some of the answers to some of those questions myself. So I'm just trying to keep my pulse as we go through this very unprecedented time and share what I can find out or what I know.
And you mentioned having a platform and wanting to share. And now you are sharing a lot about yourself and about your life. The memoir here, Green Lights. What is it? What is it in your story, in your experience now you want to put out there that you think other folks could find valuable?
Yeah. So I kept diaries for 36 years and dared myself to go see what they were about. I wasn't sure if the words in those pages were going to be worthy to share. But when I went away, I found a central theme over the last 36 years of my life that I wrote about, and it was green lights. I noticed that like everyone, we can engineer green lights in our life. We love green lights. They say, yes, green lights are freedom. We can engineer those in our life via the choices we make. Sometimes they just fall in our lap and we get lucky. Sometimes we get green lights from just how we approach and see a situation. So if we know how and when to deal with life's challenges, we can turn yellow and red lights in our life into green lights. The book is tools for how to approach certain things, how to approach success, how to approach hardships, how to respect your past, how to have something to look forward to in the future so we can be more present where we are. It was a very freeing experience for me to go write it, and I hope some people get some freedom from it too, for themselves.
Wow, Matthew, 36 years of journals that you poured through as you went through all that you had written down and decided what to put into this memoir, into this book. Was there anything that you decided was too personal, that was off limits?
No, I mean, there were some things that were personal that I was like, well, if you put that in there, that's sort of not really constructive. There's nothing that, again, that I think I wanted to make sure, I remember writing this down on day 4. The words on these pages need to be worthy if they were signed by anonymous, but at the same time be a book that only I could have written. I didn't want to go. It's not a memoir that I share that you're going to only subjectively see Matthew McConaughey's life. I found themes about humanity, about what we all go through. So I wanted to share the stories that while they were very personal, many of them, that each one of you individually can see those stories and predicaments in your own life. Ways that you handled this situation well, or ways that you could have handled it better, ways to look back, choices. One of the themes of the book is how can we live a life today where we can look forward to looking back. It's not an easy thing to do, but it's something to consider. And that's one of the considerations that hopefully comes out of the book for anyone that's reading it.
You're helping people live. You're helping people look back. The memoir is Green Lights. The man is Matthew McConaughey. Thank you so much for being with us. We appreciate it always.
Let's catch some more of these, huh?
You got it, my man. Good to see you, brother.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.